Let's remember that the whole point of PHP is to produce web pages, and specifically to produce web pages that draw upon data in a MySQL database. So first we need a way to render content onto the browser page. We do this with the echo statement. With your cursor still under the comment block, open snippet project index content 1. Double-click to paste the snippet into the code pane. The cursor should be positioned after the word by for you to enter your name or company or the name of whomever you are going to give credit to for this project. I'm entering TMIT World. Before we go any further, notice that all of the code is coloured grey with no syntax highlighting. Since this is going to be our web server homepage, immediately save this as index.php. Click the Save button, and since the file already exists, we can click that, index.php, and click Save. Because the file already exists, we're offered the option to cancel or overwrite. We'll choose to overwrite this. The PHP file name suffix tells Bluefish that we're creating a PHP file and that it's to highlight our code accordingly. Without the PHP suffix, the code is interpreted as plain prose file rather than code. Notice how the syntax highlighting appears. The PHP tags, top and bottom, are in blue. When we click on one of those tags, both are highlighted. The contents of the echo statements are in green, and there are collapse icons and bars around logical segments, for example, around the comment block and around the PHP tags themselves. You can collapse the comment by clicking on the minus icon, and even collapse the whole PHP segment too. Now I'll re-expand the code by clicking on the plus icons, firstly PHP tags, and then the comment block. This becomes very useful with very large script files. Now note some very important things about this script. Every line of code, but not comments, ends in a semicolon. Failure to do this will generate an error. Ordinary HTML, like the line break construct, br/, can be embedded into the PHP echo statement. After all, PHP is primarily a means to produce HTML code for a browser. To further illustrate rendering HTML, position your cursor just above the PHP close tag. Open snippet, example table empty, and double-click to paste the code. This constructs a PHP script to render a 3-row by 3-column HTML table. To make this code clearer, we can use the indent button for the rows and for the column data in each row. Firstly, if I highlight all of the rows in this table and indent, it immediately makes the table construct clearer. The content between the table open and table close tags is indented. If I then highlight the table data tags between the first row open tag and first row close tag and indent again, and do this for each row, the code becomes very much clearer. We can take this a step further by incorporating the indentation in the snippet itself, and also asking for headings in the snippet. Let me get rid of this table and choose Table Data Example. This snippet asks for the heading names. I'm entering ID, company, and postcode. When I click OK, the snippet constructs a 3-column, 3-row table with the headings ID, company, and postcode. Now we can simply enter some data into the headings. For the first ID, I'll enter 201. For the first company name, I'll enter TMIT. First postcode, I'll enter OX26. The second ID, another company, and SW3 for the postcode. Save this file and now view it in our browser. Bookmarks, PHP training, localhost in a new tab. This is our first index page by TMIT World, and the list of companies with the headings has been displayed as we have asked in the PHP code.